Yeah, well, first of all, I want to congratulate Troy. I'm very fond of Coach Cross and the way he runs his program. I think they're really good. I've always admired him, even back when he was at Texas Arlington. So I wish him the best of luck. They got great kids, and he does an excellent job. Today was a game that came down to really one thing, in my opinion, was second chance points. Statute doesn't really show it. It shows only 13, but what they don't show is when they get the ball back and you foul them and they get another possession and they hit a shot. Under our stats, we count that as second chance. And I think it was like 22 for the game. So you look at those points, were big, and I thought defensively for the most part, if you look at the numbers, we did a very good job on them. They shot 35% from the field. It was just those second chance points. If we take away those, the percentage goes down even more. Offensively, down the stretch, they picked up the pressure a little bit. I thought we had some good looks. We missed some, but there's nothing you can ask for more offensively than guys taking shots when they're open. So, congratulations to them. It's been a tough year with all the injuries and guys playing out of position, fighting every day and playing extremely hard for me and for this university. So I commend them for giving me all the effort. I know the guys aren't in here, but my whole team every day in practice stayed positive and every day listened, were coachable. And that's all I can ask for as a coach with these short numbers. So to my right, I have junior guard Caleb Fields. And to my left, I have freshman guard Terrence Ford.
We'll open up now for questions. Go ahead, Dave.
Dave Phillips, Lockdown Sunbelt. What happened at you guys got up by 12 and seemed to be in control? What did they do differently to?
So there was a 5-0 run, and I think Terrence came out of the game because of a contact. They got an offensive rebound, kick out three punter from right in front of their bench, which cut it to 9. And then we came down, we missed, and then I had to put Nick in the game. We hadn't played all game because we didn't have another guard, and I think he got blown by by Nelson Phillips, and he scored a layup, and that was 7. And then we came down, we missed, turnover or something, went out of bounds. I had to put Terrence back in, and then they hit another 3. So it was just they made a flurry. Like they hit some good shots. I thought one of the threes that Nelson Phillips hit was really tough. I think the only 3 he hit, he was contested, but he's a good player. But they picked it up defensively and they shuffled guys in and out. You got to give them credit. I mean, they played hard too. I thought our guys did as well. They just made more shots during that stretch. And when things get tight like that, it's you got to be more efficient. And I thought we sped up a little bit at times. And didn't get the shot we wanted. But then again, for the most part, I think we had the lead for 26 minutes in the game. So that shows our resilience and. It was just that stretch between the 8:55 minute mark and about the 4-minute mark or 3:53. I can remember I think it was a 3-point game. Where it shifted.
Coach, question from Zoom here from Mitchell Gladstone. Can you put into words what effort Caleb gave both today and this whole season to fight and play through his wrist injury?
Yeah, but a lot of people. I mean, I've talked about it a lot. Just because not only do our fans and everybody else, but also. When you're talking about a young man that you're either going to hire for a job or even plan to play, pay to play for money at the professional level, you have to understand his toughness. A lot of coaches kind of hide injuries. People need to know what this kid has been through. He fractured his wrist December 22nd and has not missed a practice and has not missed a game and refuses to sit. He'll tell you, I even told him, if I want to shut you down, I'll do it. I know it's a sacrifice. He says, Coach, there's no way I'm sitting out. So that shows you his toughness and that shows you his maturity and his leadership qualities. And you can't ask for more than a young man that plays with literally a broken bone to play every game, every minute. And it wasn't like he was in practice chilling out on the side. He was in practice every day. So I love him for that. We've been together for 4 years now. It's no surprise to me, but I'm even more surprised at the fact of his toughness just from this year. I know he was tough. I didn't know he was that tough. So I'm happy that he's playing for me.
And then a follow-up from Mitchell for Caleb. How much pain were you really playing through, and did you ever consider not playing today?
I mean, it's when I go home, so it wasn't an option to not play. I was going to do what I can, whether it was just dribbling my right hand or just sitting in the corner. I was going to do what I could to be out there for the guys.
Now, we didn't know he was going to play until right before the game. So, we gave him time to rest and heal and get treatment, and he wasn't feeling very good this morning, but I mean, you're looking at one of the tough kids. For the people out there, when he finishes playing basketball, if you want to hire a guy that's going to make your company better, I would hire him.
Another question here for Coach from Zoom, from Logan. Have you had any discussions about kind of the road forward for the program following this?
Yeah, I'm gonna go out recruiting next week, and I'm gonna meet with my returners the week after and start getting into individual instruction. I'm gonna talk to the seniors about their potentials of playing pro basketball. Keith and Omar both have a chance. We've talked to different pro scouts and different agents. We're going to do those meetings next. And then Dylan, trying to get him an internship in Little Rock at the Capitol because he wants to go into the government. So he's a young man that'll be in the government one day, Congress, because that's the type of kid he is. So we'll do all that, but nothing, we're doing everything the same. I mean, I plan to rebuild the roster in certain ways and some holes that we had and get guys healthy. People forget we had at one point 8 scholarship guys out. So it's tough to play like that. But again, there's no excuses. The guys that played gave all they had. So that's the plan moving forward.
And then one for Terrence here from Mitchell Gladstone. Not that you haven't played in winter go-home games before, but did you learn anything from the pressure of the scenario?
I didn't really feel like any pressure. I just feel like hungriness and just determination for my team, my coaches, and my seniors. Like, we wanted it real bad, but we came up short. But I feel like we gave it our all. And next year we won't have this feeling again.
Good, Dave.
I'll follow up with Ford. I mean, was there any effects of the fall outside of your contact popping out? I mean, that was.
I fell on my knee, but it was no way. Fields fight through something. I feel like I can fight through it too. Like that's what I look up to. That's my mentor. So I feel like if he can do it, I can do it. That's what I like about this team. We all push each other to do better every game, every practice.